Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? Muy malo. I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wait pa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. McDonald will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Now into the box, number 0. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading up tonight for San Francisco, the designated hitter, number 0.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
So the next to bat will be Chris Whitaker. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now a throw over. And he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Here now the 2-2. Here is taken, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Number 33 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Park is there, 2 gone.
That
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now, Brooks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Casey Lockhart gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate here is Trent Wynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 33 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So now to the plate, Cameron Littlefield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
The center fielder,
At the
Jordan
plate, Jordan Park.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Brooks will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
batting fourth, the third baseman, number 21.
Up next for Chicago, Trotter. First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more
Batting
walks than
sixth,
other guys is exactly
catcher,
what we saw right
number
there.
15.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to stand in is number 15. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Eric Fields, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Elijah Weeks. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
The designated hitter, Marshall Reed.
In now, Marshall Reed as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Mullins will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. The White Sox lead this one 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Donald goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Stepping in now, Christian Mullins, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Damian Holliday, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of his zone for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Jamal Mann. No balls and a strike to count. Mullins on second. Holiday is over at first with one away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Plate, Domingo Lantigua, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1-1.
3 runs already home here. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 0.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 15 is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
I win.
One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye, baby, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tyler Maddox.
The second baseman, Tyler Maddox.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
To the plate now, Trent Wynn, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder, Cameron Littlefield.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Cameron Littlefield. Now here's the pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 33 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. And now Chris Whitaker, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Chris Whitaker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in next, number 33 flew out last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball well outside.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 home. Whitaker aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 2-1 home. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 6.
So now to the plate. Brooks struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. One out and a runner on second base. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Next, it'll be Donald. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the series, and it's now 5-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next to the Giants.
Into the box, Christian Mullins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And the payoff pitch. There's ball four.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Into the box, Damian Holiday. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. Popped him up. Weeks is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 5-3 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jordan Park. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Trotter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Ready now is number 15. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ball 2.
2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Jamal Man.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jamal Mann is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Domingo.
So next to bat will be Domingo Lantigua. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and 2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, number 0. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lantigua leads off first with 1 away. To short. Reined in. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So stepping in is Chris Whitaker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
now to
White
bat,
Sox,
Eric Fields.
the left
He
fielder.
doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fields is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and it's a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready now for the White Sox, Elijah Weeks. First pitch on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Marshall Reed fouled off. Reed swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Tyler Maddox lifted the other way down the left field line. Brooks will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Trent.
Striding in is Trent Wynn. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Digging in will be number 33. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Number 33.
And now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Brooks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1.
1-1.
1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Softly hit toward the hole. Forgets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Donald, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And it's now 6-3.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Please.
Jesus
Now
Chavez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 54, Jesus Chavez.
To the plate now, Christian Mullins. As the
Christian.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Popped him up. Number 15 over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Halfway home tonight from the cell. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Cameron Littlefield.
Cameron Littlefield.
First offering on its way. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next to hit, Jordan Park. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's right.
The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Popped up. Mullins into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
I can't lose, ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit on the ground to third. And there are two away now.
Now back, number 21.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Trotter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Taken but called a strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's set and the pitch. Number 15 is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
From the belt, the pitch.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Damian Holiday. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Jamal Mann will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First delivery to him. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Domingo Lantigua.
Now to the plate, here is Domingo Lantigua as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fields is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eric Fields, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Eric Fields.
He's set. Here it comes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Elijah Weeks as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to line up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Andres Santiago takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Santiago.
Standing in now, Marshall Reed, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Comes set with the 0-1. Nope. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
At the plate now is Tyler Maddox. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up. Man backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, not shortstop, Trent Wynn.
So next to hit is Trent Wynn. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Line hard into left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Cameron Littlefield, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0 in there, 2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's the 3-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Lantigua has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And now in the box, number 0. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the pitch. Lays off for ball 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Fields has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 15, Chris Whitaker.
Now at the plate, Chris Whitaker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 33.
Now to the plate, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. One that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jordan Park as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Jordan Park.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up is singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back, number 15.
At the plate now, number 15. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Donald is calling for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 5. Now the Giants number 4 batter, Brooks, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly keep that guy to a single. Big play.
Donald to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First offering on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Brooks on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So in now for San Francisco, Christian Mullins. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box, Damian Holiday. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Jamal Mann.
Up next, Jamal Mann. And now the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the White Sox 5.
Your
Seth
attention, please.
Jackson is on to
Now
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 88, Seth Jackson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading
and
up
standing in
White
the
Sox,
outfielder, Eric
the left
Fields.
fielder, Eric Fields.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
To the plate now, Elijah Reach, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marshall Reed.
Now at the plate is Marshall Reed, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones
Now
have that
batting,
late
second
action that
baseman,
just darts at the last
Tyler
minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Tyler Maddox, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to first, runner back standing. Set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Fields, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Lane Wright enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Right.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Domingo Lantigua, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Domingo Lantigua.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 0.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chris Whitaker.
Next, it'll be Chris Whitaker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, number 33. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now here is Brooks. He's 1-for-4 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Giants 8 and the White Sox 5.
Ladies
Seth
and gentlemen,
Clark
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
to shut things
Now
down here in the
San
9th.
Francisco, number 51, Seth Clark.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trent Wynn. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch on its way. Trent Wynn is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The 0-2 once more. There's a slider taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Cameron Littlefield. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Jordan Park, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Trotter would be next. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The White Sox down to their last strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
So now to the plate, Trotter.
Number 21.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 8-6 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Casey Lockhart pitches well enough to get the W. Curtis McDonald struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 6 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.